quick video, kind of explain something. I didn't do a video yesterday, and y'all woke me up this morning, middle of the night, about 3, 4 o'clock this morning, and got on to me about it. And he basically told me that there's people who rely on me and who rely on the word that I give. For me, that me and my wife give on every Shabbat. And I was like, yeah, I woke up and I thought about it, and I said, I know. I didn't do a word yesterday. No, I didn't do a word simply because I felt like if my life is not in order, if there's something I'm struggling with, or there's something I'm feeling, if I'm not feeling myself, I don't want to be in front of people. When you have something going on in your personal life, you want to run away from people. You don't want to expose yourself. You don't want to run out there to people. You want to run away from people. And that's exactly what I did. You know, um, I always thought, why do pastors get up there on the stage and give a message every single Sunday, day in day out? Every day, every Sunday. Um, and I realized when Yah calls you to something, you can't just you can't rel how do I say it? You can't be in your feelings ever. You can never have a bad day. Whether you have a good day, bad day, whatever, you got to get out there and do what you're supposed to do, because you're doing it not for yourself but for Yahweh. Um, and that's something that I'm learning as I do this. There's been many times when I just want to quit. I just want to stop doing videos and say, okay, yeah, I can just sit here and be okay by myself, you know. So I want to apologize to everybody. I let some people down. There were some people, a bunch of y'all, because I saw you in a dream, um, that were waiting on the word, and the enemy was right across the street, ready to devour those people that did not get a word from yesterday. And I want to remind y'all of something. Remember when Moses went up on the mount and he was gone for 40 days and 40 nights, and the people thought, well, he's dead. He's not here anymore. You know, we don't know what happened to him. So let's do our own thing. Let's create our own God, create our own band of people. And we're going back to Egypt, you know. And they did some pretty awful things um, in the camp. They had a big party and all kind of stuff. But that angered Yah. And the thing is, they didn't have any context as to where Moses went. They didn't know he was going to be gone for so long. Moses didn't even know he was going to be gone for so long. And it's kind of neat because Yeshua fixed that when he first got baptized. And before he called his disciples, he went out to the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights to take care of that part. And then he came back to his disciples so that he didn't have to leave his disciples um, for so long. Okay. And what I'm saying is, I apologize for not doing the word. Me and my family, we did it with ourselves, and part of what we talked about yesterday is the realization that, hold on, let me grab my word. Let me grab my word real quick. Hold on. Let me do it the right way. Let's do it the right way. I want to show you guys something that I missed, and I think it's so neat how the Holy Spirit does this. Okay, so check it out. Um, when Yeshua was went too far. When Yeshua went to Galilee. And like I said, Galilee is not a country. It is not a town. It is not a city. It is a region of land. And um, he went to, okay, Matthew chapter 4, verse 15. It says, the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, by the way of the sea, beyond the Jordan, Galilee of the Gentiles, the people who sat in darkness have seen a great light. And upon those who sat in the region and shadow of death, light was dawned. All right. Yesterday, me and my family were talking about this. And I said, do you realize, babe, Yeshua did not go to Judah. Judah never turned their back on King David, and there was always a son of King David that sat on the throne um, in Judah. Okay, Israel, on the other hand, they had a lot of problems. Zebulun and Naphtali, they were two very northern um, tribes. Okay, and this is New King James. I'm reading out of the New King James. Yeah. Um. So Zebulun and Naphtali were in the region of Galilee. Part of their tribes were in the region of Galilee. And Galilee, like I said, it's a region. It's not a city or anything like that. It's just a region. It encompasses like 3 or 4 different tribes. So the thing about Naphtali and Zebulun is that they had already fell. Like they were in complete darkness. Okay. Um, it was called Galilee of the Gentiles because the Gentiles had taken over that area. They could not push them out. So what happened as they as the Gentiles came from the north, and then you had the Philistines, and you had the Canaanites, and you had all those people, they kind of got pushed up into the region of Galilee, and they refused to leave. And what happened is, by the time Yeshua came on the scene, um, the people were in such darkness. It says it here, the people who sat in darkness have seen a great light. So they were surrounded by darkness. They were surrounded by worldly things. And Yeshua actually pulled his 12 disciples from the region of Galilee. And the realization that Yeshua would go to the place that's in the most darkness, pull out for himself his disciples, teach them how to go everywhere else, in Jerusalem, everywhere else, is a testimony in itself. We've all heard of the story, the saying, out of darkness comes light, out of chaos comes order. This is very true. So, in a very dark place, Yahweh comes in and he shines his light, and people who see the light, they go to him. Okay, it's an amazing thing when you sit back and just think about it. He didn't go to the people who never left the fold, just like in the parable where he speaks about the 99, and he left to go get the one and bring it back. Yeshua went to the darkest side. He went to the people who needed him the most, who didn't even know it. They were sitting in such darkness. They were surrounded by such darkness. They were done. They were cooked. They couldn't really escape their surroundings and what was going on. And I want you guys to understand, whether I give a lesson or not, because I'm a person, I'm a human. We all go through our own personal struggles. We all go through our own personal things. I want you guys to get in your word, to seek Yah, whether I am I'm able to give the word that time or not. Okay. And I felt really bad because I was like, I'm sorry, Yah. I didn't realize that. I don't think what I do is important. I'll be honest with you. I don't think what I do makes a difference sometimes. Um, I can get a really good word from Yah and I can share it, but then I feel like it doesn't really matter. People, there's a million people on YouTube, you know, but Yah has told me you're the only one with your spirit. There's not many people that have such a spirit, and people come to you not because of your words, not because of your amazing teachings, not because of your amazing delivery. It's because of the spirit that's in you. And the spirit of the enemy, Satan, he is always sitting right outside of the door of someone's heart, ready to devour that person. And I want you guys to be in prayer for yourselves and each other. Um, People who are connected to you through these videos, sisters and brothers in the faith, me, I'm always praying for you guys. But I want you guys to pray for yourselves and pray for each other. Um, that way, Satan does not pull you from the faith, pull you from himself through me. Okay? There's a ton of other people, but like I said, Yah told me they don't have your spirit. They don't have the same spirit that you have in you. So you need to make sure that you make yourself available to those people to pray, to seek, to give them some encouragement. Um, because not everybody's at the same level. You know, they got a lot of baby believers in here, a lot of people who the enemy can pull them real quick. You know, they can go to another channel and they'll be gone. You know, and I don't want to lose any of y'all, so I apologize, and um, we'll see y'all next Saturday, next Shabbat. You have a great day. Let me get on this road.